And good morning, Minecraft. This is Mr. Kassarian, and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play series. So today, I've decided to get a little bit more ME work done, because we're going to make a wireless access point. So I need a Fluix pearl, which means I need some Fluix crystals. Almost, but not quite. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? Yoink. Fluix pearl. Oh, and then I just need a stick for it. Wireless receiver. And an ME wireless access point. Now we're going to stick this thing in the basement, I think. And it doesn't have a great range. That's the downside of this thing. Stick it right there. In fact, its range is actually pretty crappy. Let's go all the way back through here. Okay, so let's make ourselves a wireless access terminal. Ooh, I'm gonna need some more iron. Let me get my... what's it called? Minium stone. Why don't we just make ourselves a stack of ender pearls? Oops, no, no. Yes, Fluix pearl, Fluix crystal. 4 of you. A few more of you. A Fluix pearl. 1 of you. I need an ME access terminal. This is quite the process, you know. Now, the downside is that you can't, it's an access terminal, it's not a crafting terminal. And that's kind of an issue for me. We're going to need one of these energy cells, so I'm going to need 4 more Fluix crystals to get an energy cell. Conversion matrix, access terminal. Ah, there we go. Now this thing has to be charged, so let's go charge it. Excuse me. Open that up. And let's drift down here. Let's get this thing a bit of charge, shall we? It should only take about 100k energy. Remember, it's a 1-to-2 conversion ratio. Alright, there we go. So that's all set. Sorry about that. I had to respond to a text. Not linked to a terminal. Right. So we have to connect this, not to the ME unit over there, but actually to the control... to the controller over here. And now we're linked. And I can access. Not too shabby, right? But remember how I said it has limited range? So over here I'm fine. But what about all the way up here at this new building I'm making? Ah, I can access it here. Nope, no signal. So we need to extend the range a little bit. How would I extend the range? Well, that's not going to be too bad. Open that up. So I should have wireless boosters, and these aren't hard to make. 16 of those. How many? Ah, plenty. Okay, for a second it looked like that got disconnected. So I just wanted to check for a minute. But it didn't. It was still connected. It just, for some reason, didn't look like it was. Wrong way. So let's go down into the basement. And just pop these in like that. Now, if I come back out here... Sorry. I should be able to get access all the way over here. Nice. Now, if you notice, it's an access terminal. It's not a crafting terminal. So I can put stuff in, take stuff out, but I can't really craft in this interface. But that's fine by me. I don't care if I can craft or not. I just want to access it, mostly so I can do research. Like, let's face it, that's the real reason I'm worrying about this right now. It's not perfect, but it works. So as you can tell, I've been interested in doing some more Thaumcraft research. After all, with the reset, I lost all my old research, and I was actually pretty far along. And one of the other people on the server was kind enough to loan me some paper with which to make sugarcane. Or some sugarcane with which to make paper. Durr. I have words. I have words indeed. So let's put that down there. And I'm going to be just working on some of the basic stuff. You guys should remember most of how this works. Oops. We need a cauldron. We need other stuff. You know, you guys get the drift. So I'll be back. All right, ladies and gents. So we are back. Hello again, by the way. So we're going to make an item. I now have thaumium research done, which was actually something I was very much looking for. So we're going to make something from MFR called the Dis Enchanter. So we need some books. Okay. Interesting. That might be a better way. Of getting stuff than I was thinking. So if I go Dis Enchanter books, that recipe. Thank you very much. That should be good. So now Dis Enchanter. Okay, so we're gonna need a machine frame. That's fine. Should need one of you. Okay. And I need one of you. That's fine. Dis Enchanter. Now this machine's pretty cool. Because it lets them do some fun stuff. So we'll put it down here for right now. Just temporarily. And we have to put books in it. And I'm fresh out of those. Let me see, do I have any? Perfect. I keep forgetting I can turn rotten flesh into paper. Or into leather. So let's take... You can see my inventory is presently full of the random crap you accumulate while doing Thaumcraft research. So if I go... Because I know I can get books this way. And... I only need 3. Okay, so the cool thing is the Dis Enchanter lets you take items off, enchantments off of a tool. So you can say I got sharpness 4, knockback 2, looting 3. I like everything except for that sharpness. I'm going to put the book right there. And you can see we're charging up on power. And it's going to pull that right off. One of those enchantments randomly. And it'll also damage the tool to do it. So we have to be a little careful with this. It's going to build up, and hopefully it pulls that knockback right off. That's what I'm hoping for at any rate. Yes, it did. It pulled the knockback off, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. Alright, now do I have a repair book floating around somewhere? I hope I do. Otherwise, this whole adventure's been a little bit useless now, hasn't it? Isn't it one of these chests? Yes, repair 2. That goes away. Now, repair does exactly what it sounds like. It'll actually repair this item right out of the aura. So let us... I don't even have an anvil yet. Jesus. I don't know, what am I doing here? And don't worry, I am going to build a special, sort of a special projects room. Anvil isn't that hard. 3 of you. Block of iron across the top, and we get ourselves an anvil. And hopefully, I have enough resources to do this, or enough levels to. If I don't, I'll pop into the nether and mine some nether quartz. Okay, so that, 14 levels, okay. So it looks like we're going to have to run off and get ourselves about 14 levels. So I'm going to go do that right now. And I will rejoin you guys once I'm done. And we'll continue to do some enchantment shenaniganery. So I'll be right back. You know I wasn't going to show this on camera, but I swear to God, every time I go into the nether, it literally jumps me out in a different location. Like, I don't know what's going on, but every time I come in here, it's like I'm in a different place. So I'm going to mine some nether quartz, and I'll be back. Alright, so let's go back home now that I have 24 levels, and I needed 24, mind you. Why did I need 24? Well, I actually got up to 30, and then I enchanted a pickaxe I found, and it turned out that that gave me another one that I wanted, which was Fortune. So let's see how badly we're going to break the system this time. Fortune 3 and Repair 2. So the first thing... Oh, wrong one. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put Repair 2 on this thing. We should see it actually start to repair itself pretty soon. See? It's already starting to repair itself out of the local aura. Then we're going to take our diamond drill, Fortune 3, and get a Fortune 3 diamond drill. Because gaming the system. You bet. So now we have a diamond drill with Fortune on it, because that's totally legit. Yep, that's totally legit. Look, you do what you gotta do, right? Well, I didn't have to do that, but... Claws go back. And I have a steel sword that I'm not entitled to, a steel axe. So let's put that in the crap chest over here. And what can come out of there? This stuff can, that can. That should go into my storage. That can come out. These can come out. That can come out. That can come out. That can come out. That. Stick. So that goes into my system, that goes in, this goes in, this goes in, that. Alright, so this is what I call cleanup day. Because basically all I'm doing now is just cleaning out my storage and making sure that everything is working according to plan. And also that I have all the materials I need. Like, for example, I can put these bows together and somehow not repair them. Maybe that has to be done in my inventory. Pull this out. We'll cook that down. You know, we're just kind of going through and looking at all the places where we can get rid of some crap. That can go. This can go, because I'm about to make one off camera for myself. That can go. And this is all stuff that's going into donation. Looks like it. Generally, if I have more than one of an item, there's no reason to donate it. So a fully fixed bow, iron, steel, bronze. Yeah, it's not too shabby. So let's go to spawn. And as you can see, I have actually been putting a lot of stuff in here. Bucket of force can go in there too, because I don't need it. So let me think about what we're going to do next, and I will be right back. Alright, so now that we're horribly gaming the system with our enchanted gear, enchanted drill and sword, though the sword is actually pretty legit. That's what it's intended to do. The drill, not really intended to be enchanted. Oh, well. So what we're going to start working on now is a machine from forestry, which, if you guess that means that we're going to need some tin, this sort of tin, and copper. We'll use this copper so far, because we're going to make another squeezer, actually. So let's clear that out, put that in, get our sturdy casing out, go back to tin, and I'm trying to get rid of the tin I have from when they gave me my stuff back, because they actually gave me the wrong sort of tin. So let's check out. Oh, I only have 8 conduits left. Alright, let's go fix that now, shall we? Actually, with my new control panel over here, get through that door. I can get some silver, some gold, and how much hardened do I have? 8? Perfect. Induction smelter, please. But in the meantime, so I want to put it back up there, right, where my other system is. Because I want to put 1, 2, 3. Because I'll put another tank in here to hold it in. Right? I don't have my rolling machine anymore. But that's going to mean I'm going to have to run a power cable. Well, I can run it. From here, I guess. Right? Like, I could just branch. Oh, but this is capped at 5, isn't it? Oh, shoot. Shoot. I'll have to come here, right? Hello, Mr. Koo. Perfect. I'll have to come right through like this. This, by the way, is what usually happens when I'm working on a network. Also, this is actually not that different from what I do in real life as well. Now that I think about it. A lot of running cables in strange places. Like places where there shouldn't be any cables running. We run cables there. Okay, so that's done. Let's get some electrum. Some of our hardened glass. Isn't this wireless terminal awesome, by the way? 32, which means I need a stack of redstone, if you will be so kind. And that'll cook up. Okay, so we'll put the squeezer, we'll put the tank right here. Alright, so let's get iron plates, please. Like that. And then I should be able to break through there, right? So I can come up like this. This is what you guys missed when I was building this the first time, by the way. I need some more iron plates. Never forget, you always have some leftovers. In this case, 7 of them. Alright, honey. Like this, right? One more glass pane in the middle. Thank you very much. And of course, I'm going to have to get another rolling machine. And this I'll actually do over here because... and we'll go like this. And some iron, if you would be so kind. Oh, hell, it's the wrong type of crafting table. Oh, shoot. Alright. Okay. Let me figure out how I'm going to solve this problem, because I don't have the right crafting table. Sorry about that. I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I actually went off and had dinner in the meantime. I should have a squeezer in here somewhere. There we go. No, don't go down there. Oh, fine. So put the squeezer there. Collect that stuff back up. I think in here somewhere we should find that we have 32 redstone energy conduit. Beautiful. We'll punch through there. And there. Connect that. And that. Awesome. Now that we don't need this thing anymore, we can yank it up. Because it does take up power over time. As you can see, we did a little bit of work off camera. We'll just put all this stuff away. Put that away. Awesome. So now, we're just going to hook this thing up. Just have a wrench up here. Give you a good whack, and do I have a lever? Yes, I do. Oh, it prevents you from accidentally putting that in the... Okay. So now this should be running. Now, what am I going to be squeezing, you ask? That's running. Okay, good. What am I going to be squeezing? Well, that's a very good question. In fact, I am going to be squeezing seeds. You can squeeze barley seeds and wheat seeds. I hope you can squeeze barley seeds at any rate. Otherwise, for saying that, I'm going to look like an idiot. Let's get back up here. Can we squeeze barley? Nope. Just wheat. And that's going to give us some seed oil. And that seed oil is actually going to be fairly important in the coming periods of time. Simply because we need it to start with bees. And I actually have an agreement with a wonderful person known as Varseptuous, one of the moderators here, who helped put me back and put my base back together, that I will teach her bees. 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 So, unfortunately, to do that, I need to have some bees. And to have some bees, I need places to put the bees. And to have places to put the bees, yeah. You guys can see where this is going, obviously. So because of that, we're going to be working on getting the resources together to at least start with bees, which means a fair amount of seeds. Enough that I may actually start my own slightly more sensibly set up farm. Well, that's not a lot of seeds, but it'll have to do. So hopefully this will build up slowly over time. But don't worry, there are other ways I can think of that I'm going to be gaining some resources and getting doing some farming. It's not going to be all manual. This is me after all. I don't really like manual stuff. Alright, so let's just drop these in and I'll show you how this works. Basically, we need seed oil to make stuff. Alright? We need seed oil and in a carpenter to make an apiary. There we go. Apiary, that's the name I was looking for. To make an apiary. And, as you can see, the seeds squeeze into seed oil. Not a lot of it, though. I only have 60 millibuckets right now. And if I remember correctly, an apiary, I need 0.25. So that's quite a few seeds that have to go in there. But we'll work on it. Don't worry about a thing. We'll be working away and try to get to that goal. Feather falling for efficiency. Alright, there we go. So I'm going to be spending some time in my Thobcraft room, but I think we'll call this an episode. It's a little bit short today, but yeah, why not? Give me some time to work on some stuff. I can't really do much more at this point without waiting for that quarry to wrap up and a couple other things. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you. Oh, before I wrap up, haha, fake. Let's see if this shut-off actually works. Because this thing's mining away, right? Yeah, it is. So let's flip this. And I think it just shut down. Awesome. And it's claim block protected. So let's actually check out where it wound up before we log the episode. But if I wanted cows, I could have just come over here. All sorts of animals. Sorry about that. I actually just forgot I was recording for a second. I got distracted by Enderman. This is when you know that it's time to call it a night, by the way. And you can see, by the way, where my original mines were, actually. Right over here. Of course, that terrain's now well done and gone. There's nothing there anymore. Kind of funny when you think about it. There's my quarry. Let's see how far down it got. Well, it flattened everything out, apparently. Looks like it fell right into a cave. But not bad. Not bad at all. So I'm going to leave this thing shut down while I log off, because if I don't keep it shut down, it's just going to overflow my system. 1, 2, 3, 4, Look at that. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Mr. Kasarian. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know that I did. So on that note, well, let's just call it a day. Please do check out Psychion Roa's channel on twitch.tv. It is twitch.tv/Psychion Roa. The link is in the video description right below this video. As always, this has been Mr. Kasarian. Happy mining!